if we can have our three scouts lead us in a pledge of allegiance, if you guys come on up.
Stand.
Right there, it's fine. Right up front. Yeah, come on up. We don't bite. We really don't.
We don't have our hats though. It's fine. Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Joanne, if you can take care of
Take a seat or what?
We're done. All right. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The roll call, Belzak.
Here.
Gustafson.
Here.
Kenny.
Here.
Legansky.
Here.
Shower.
Here.
Stompanato.
Here.
Sullivan.
Here.
7 present. In the absence of Mayor Marquez this evening, we need to have a nomination for Mayor Pro Tem. May I have a motion from the floor? Mr. Stompanato,
I'd like to nominate Joe Kenny.
do I have a second?
Second.
That's Alderman Shower. And I'll take the roll. Stompanato.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
7 ayes. Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you. All the persons, if we've looked at our approved minutes this evening, or modified minutes, I should say. Any additions or objections to the minutes this evening? With no, can we have the roll, please?
No, we need a motion.
Motion to approve, I'm sorry. Alderwoman Sullivan, second by Alderman Shower. The roll.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Ayes have it.
Mayor Pro Temp, there was comments and questions and announcements of a general nature that was before.
I apologize on that. Yes, I'm rusty tonight. I apologize. We have 3 times during our meetings where anybody can come up and ask a question or have a comment. You have 3 minutes to talk. It might be about something we have on our agenda this evening that you might not be around to stick around till the entirety of the meeting. Well, then we'll have another spot right before the votes come on at the end, and then we have another 3 minutes at the end. So does anybody have anything that they'd like to bring to the city council at this time? Okay. Thank you, Mary. Do any of the alderpersons have communications this evening?
I do.
Alderman Gustafson?
Yeah, I've got 2 items. The first is I received various comments from residents that they would like to have known the Halloween decorating winners prior to Halloween so they could go out and see the homes. You know, I recommend that we change our procedure next year to get the list of winners out prior to the Halloween date. The second is I attended the public meeting in Woodridge last week regarding the Ziegfeld-Troy development. There were approximately 200 people at the meeting. They received a lot of public comment, all against the development. The development includes approximately 220 townhomes and some retail outlets. I spoke personally and commented on the potential impact to school districts 66 and 99, both of which are in Darien, but that's where the students from these townhomes would go to. So I recommended that an impact fee be paid by the developer to the schools to pay for future potential construction costs to expand the schools to deal with the additional students. My concern is that if no impact fee is paid, the schools may have to ask for a referendum to go out to the current taxpayers to ask them to increase their taxes. Just the people to keep an eye on what's going on in Woodridge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that. And we'll make a note for next year. Obviously, that the decorating this year was kind of an idea that came on kind of quickly. And we'll do a better job next year. Mary?
Thank you. I've seen some communications going online regarding an upcoming municipal services meeting next Monday, November 24th at 6 p.m. regarding and requesting for community input on changes to residential vehicle parking restrictions for residential properties. So they're asking the public to come out for the meeting, municipal services on Monday, November 24th at 6 PM. I didn't know if Alderman Belzak or Director Gombeck had more to add on that.
I'm more than happy to expound on that. Thanks for bringing that information forward to us, first of all. This is in reference to a meeting for next Monday night in regards to commercial vehicle parking changes within the code. The Municipal Services Committee has been looking at this over the last 6 months and discussing it in respect to one of our final challenges, if you want to say, is we've identified residents slash businesses that have commercial vehicles. Well, one of the things that the city has problems enforcing is when a person, a resident, property owner, basically has things such as a chipper, wood chipper, if you want to say, that sits on the driveway. It's part of a commercial application. You know, maybe it's a Bobcat, maybe it's a semi and or military vehicles, for example. Tow trucks and school buses, those are more or less out of the settings. And so we've identified, I'm going to say approximately 40 to 50 properties at this point, and we're looking for input from those properties as well. What we're looking at further doing is, let's take a service vehicle. So if Joe's Plumbing Service, he has his own home occupation as a plumber, and he has one van with ladder racks and signage on that van, that would be allowed, it's allowed today, it would be allowed tomorrow, depending on the ordinance actions. So that's one example, so no more than one commercial vehicle. The second example is if a snowplow is sitting by itself in the driveway with no vehicle attached to it, that would be a violation. So basically, it's storage of materials, in this case, construction materials, that are just not allowed. It's no different than the accumulation of, I'll refer to it as trash for simple terminology here. Also, you know, school buses. We've had complaints where school buses are on driveways, overnight, so on and so forth. Obviously, it's not a business, a home business. So those are the type of things that we're looking at, further regulation and parking along some residents have the opportunity to park alongside the garage or side of their house. So it's no different than an RV. Not to confuse this with the RV, but there's commercial type of vehicles, for example, dump trailers, again, that are parked against the sides of the home. Those would not be allowed. The only way that you would have more opportunity is if you had a 6-foot fence per se, and you were able to put these types of construction vehicles or construction equipment behind that fence. If the city cannot see it from the right-of-way, roadway, we have no right to basically send out any type of notice of violation. But at the same time, if a neighbor calls and identifies this, and city staff has the right, per that resident's permission, to go and actually, get the photo, or the residents can send us the photo. So there's a couple different types of actions there. Again, we're very friendly with code enforcement. We want to make sure we have people comply. And at the same time, this has been driven from other residents throughout the city. Thank you. And again, let me just reiterate that meeting. As Mary said, this is next Monday, November 24th at 6 p.m. down here at the City Council Chambers. Thank you.
Alderman Savinano, Ralph?
I met with Commissioner Spiros from the Park District last week. We reviewed some of the events that the city did over the summer at the parks. Doesn't seem to be any real issues or red flags that we talked about. We're looking forward to meeting in January. We had set up last June that we would do a 6-month touch point meeting. We're going to put that together for the beginning of January. We're working on agenda items now. If there's anything that anybody on the council or through staff would like to see on the agenda, please email that to me. I'm going to meet with Commissioner Spiros, and then she's also going to meet with her board, just to put a agenda together looking forward to the next year.
Do we have a date set for that?
The meeting is January 12th,
12th, okay. Thank you.
and we'll send that agenda and notice out ahead of time.
Any other communications this evening? Okay, with that, we will go to the mayor's report. And our first item on the mayor's report is regarding the 2025 Halloween home decorating contest. Leslie Sweeney, I believe you are going to say a few words on that tonight, you and your staff, you and your group.
We're here to announce the winner. Jump right in. Is that what we
And I'm sorry, man, what's the other lady's name? I apologize.
Melody Jankowski.
Hi, Melanie, thank you very much.
I guess we're just jumping right in here. So
Right.
we are gonna start in reverse order. So our fifth place winner is Nelson and Nicole DeJesus, and they're at 7210 Whittier. Nicole and Nelson have lived in the Darien area for the last 8 years. They have 3 dogs. They did name them Pebble, Gizmo, and Mochi, I think. They like to decorate. Their house was beautiful. They did have a I apologize. So they said that when they first moved here about 8 years ago, they had 5 to 10 kids that would stop by, and every year they decorate because they have noticed that the more they decorate, the more children that come to the neighborhood. The display had signs of haunted forests and turned back. There were scary pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, bats, monsters, gargoyle mounted columns in the front yard to the entryway, and it kind of led into a pathway up to their front door, which was really kind of neat. They had electronics on the garage that lit up a giant moon and a werewolf, so that was our 5th place winner.
Are they here?
Here if you want. Do you know if they have the awards for presentation? Oh, okay. If you want to go up there and we do it, yeah, we'll just do it right away.
There you go. Congratulations, thank you.
We'll just do one group picture at the end with everybody.
Brett was one of his family moved to Darien in 2024 and have loved every minute. He said he used to live at the end of a dead end street. Larger and more decorated. There were a lot of pumpkins, a guy on the roof, a spider web, and thanks, Brett and family.
Congratulations, Brett.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you.
Is that wrong? Striking characters, a screen in the window, and a spider web, and that was very cool. It takes 2 full days. The house was amazing. The amazing spooky.
Congratulations. Can we give this to you? Do you want this? There you go.
Congrats, yay.
Thank you. Second place. cases. Such a frightful lake.
Yay.
Our first place winners were Adam Lisek and Andrea Betancourt. The house is at 410 71st Street, and when you think Halloween, this is the house you think of. Andrea and Adam both grew up in the area. As a matter of fact, Andrea's parents was 4 houses away where Andrea grew up. Wanting to move to the area and having a connection to the block made this house on 71st Street perfect for them. A neighbor a couple of doors over had a big Halloween display that was up every year, and it piqued their interest and was the catalyst to their home display. This is their 3rd year decorating. Their display is an amazing haunted graveyard that even boasted a tribute to the late Ozzy. Andrea and Adam started the display in mid-September. It is no small feat. The whole family gets involved, and many of the decorations are built by the homeowners, including 2 large columns at the entrance of the graveyard. From creepy monsters, skeleton, werewolves, and witches, the homeowners have both tall and short decorations for their zombie graveyard. They decorated both sides of their front yard, the porch, and even the upper balcony, and use lighting, cobwebs, and even pyrotechnics to create a wonderful display sure to scare. They love seeing the kids and the family stop by their display and mentioned it is in the hundreds every year. They had 150 trick-or-treaters stop this year. I don't think they made it. I know they were on vacation last week, so. And just so you guys have an idea, we do actually put a display together. And this is all the winners.
Why doesn't everybody who won come up to the front and you guys can hold the display and we'll get a picture for Direct Connect. Come on, everybody. In the middle, both. The whole family. If you're here to support, come on up. You're gonna go from the middle.
Go all the way up here.
She was stealing the show. You guys go in the middle and I'll hold it. Okay, great.
Oh, wait.
Okay. This is great. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna do one this way. Smile, smile. Great. Congratulations, everybody.
Good job, guys. Good job.
The next item we have this evening is a mayoral proclamation regarding Arbor Day 2025, which was back in April. I'm sure there's plenty of logic behind that. We're not gonna get into it tonight. By the way, folks, if any of the Boy Scouts, never mind, I'll get to that later. Whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, lower our heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees are renewable resources giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community. And whereas trees, wherever they are planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. And whereas the City of Darien and Arbor Day Volunteer Group continues to produce continuous Arbor Day celebrations in the City of Darien, which have beautified our parks and parkways, remembering our loved ones and educated our school children, and promoting canopy cover. And whereas the celebration of Arbor Day was held on April 25th, 2025 in the Darien Parks and at Hinsdale South High School, commemorating the lives of Darien residents and contributors. Now, therefore, Joseph Marquez, our mayor of the City of Darien, proclaimed April 25th, 2025 as Arbor Day. Anything else? Nothing. All right. Our next item on the agenda here is that tonight we have an opportunity to honor 3 young men who have achieved the highest level of scouting, Eagle Scout. As their corporate sponsor, John Pearson, has stated, what these 3 scouts have achieved this last year is a wonderful accomplishment and culmination of many years of scouting and hard work. Tonight, we honor them for this wonderful achievement. I would like to introduce John Pearson, part of the Darien Lions Club, who will introduce each scout and share with us the project that led to this achievement. John? I was under the impression you were leading the charge.
No,
No? Well, then guess what, John? I'm gonna let you off the hook.
no, I'm John, member of the Darien Lions Club, charter organization rep. But these are our scouts, and Mark and Crosey's our troop master, and Perrin Chung is our committee chair, and then Justin Conley is our main.
Hey, John. Why don't you read my sheet? There you go.
I didn't hear everything.
You good? You got it?
Oh, no, as far as, you can read for,
Yeah.
I just heard my name, so.
Our first Eagle Scout is 17-year-old Colin Sweeney, a senior at Downers Grove South High School, and his project was dugout benches for the DYC. The project consisted of planning, drawing, and constructing 4 12-foot wooden and composite dugout benches for 2 baseball fields owned by DYC. They were made to remove safety hazards that were prevalent with the previous benches and now benefit every baseball and softball player who ever plays at the field. Our next Eagle Scout is 17-year-old Jaden Villa, a senior at Hinsdale South High School. His project were benches and picnic table. The project consisted of constructing 2 Leopold benches, a kids' picnic table, and a flower stand for the Darien Garden Club. The benches and the kids' table were able to provide more seating, not just for adults. The Sprouts Youth Group also had more seating available. The flower stand aided the DGC in displaying their works for art for the public to see. Acts of kindness like this go a long way, especially for a non-for-profit organization like DFC. Congratulations. And last but not least, 18-year-old Will Falo, senior at Downers Grove South High School. His project was 2 plywood puzzles. Will's Eagle Scout project involved making 2 plywood puzzles that become standing mammoth skeletons when assembled. One is in Fullersburg Woods Nature Center, and the other is a backup in case any pieces of the original are damaged. Both puzzles were stained white to look like bones and stand around 2.5 feet tall when assembled. The Nature Center has a real mammoth skeleton inside, and the puzzle allows visitors to make their own mammoth without putting the real skeleton at risk. Congratulations. Automatic photographer would like to take your picture.
Eagle Scouts to the front. Okay, no problem.
Short ones, yeah, no.
Wonderful, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do one this way. Great.
Stay right there. Hold on.
Arm clock, man.
All right, thanks.
right now, we'd like to move to city clerk's report.
Once you announce it, they don't.
If you love local government, you can stick around. If you've seen enough with your scouts and you want to go home and do homework and stuff, you're free to go without any guilt. Is that good? Is that fair?
All right, congratulations.
Take this now, or can somebody get this?
I'll tell you what.
Bring it upstairs. We'll bring it upstairs.
Yeah, up in the lobby, yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Great job. Unless you want to stay for civics class.
Any local government lovers?
I was gonna get up and leave.
That would have been a good one.
That would have been funny. That would have been funny.
All right. And here we go. Our city clerk's report, Joanne Regona, please.
Previously, we had spoken at our October 20th meeting regarding the vehicle sticker lottery. We had no no organizations that came forward stating that they would like to do that. The mayor, I believe, reached out to different organizations, and the Indian Prairie Public Library has stepped forward and said that they would like to do the vehicle sticker. I'd like to read what the 3 provisions are that they must follow for the sticker. The funds from the vehicle sticker donations must be used for community-related functions, and the winner in 1 year will not be eligible for the lottery for a 2-year period after winning. And the city reserves the right to withdraw this lottery due to budget constraints. There were numerous organizations that were asked to participate, and luckily the Indian Prairie Public Library did step forward, and they will let us know where they will be offering the vehicle stickers for purchase for residents.
Okay, thank you. City administrators report.
Just one item that we'll be looking to cancel the December 1st council meeting. We have no agenda items, but I'll confirm that tomorrow in email to
Okay.
everybody.
Beautiful.
So that means then no ag and finance
Okay.
then?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, department head information requests, or questions and answers. Chief, your monthly report.
On there other than statistical updates, so if anybody has any questions, I'll do my best to answer.
What do we know? I know it was in the news regarding the suspect who was picked up in Willowbrook and Hinsdale, and Darien for, sexual, abuse of women in the community. Yeah, I first heard about it was in Hinsdale. It wasn't until later on that I heard that we were involved.
Yeah, he attacked. Charge on a single indictment than multiple indictments, so it's their case.
Okay, did we have a lot of cases here in town, or?
Just one.
One, okay. All right. Municipal services. Mr. Guybeck, you got anything?
Quick, yes. Calls during the fall, and unfortunately, 1 week in all locations, believe it or not, so. Road. So again, want to make sure that residents are patient out there while we're coming, and please feel free to call us at the same time. And we do not have, the city of Darien does not have leaf pickup in the roadways, so please do not rake your leaves into the roads. It is a code violation. So, thank you.
Is each street done once then? You don't do streets multiple times, do you?
We'll do streets multiple times,
Well.
yes. For example, again, there might be a maple here, there might be a red oak over here, there might be an ash down the, further
Yeah.
down the block. They're not gonna all fall at the same time.
Okay.
And then, I'm sorry, Dan, and then what's the protocol for like sewers? Do you try to do every one, or do you only people call, or, I mean, what's
The
the
storm
protocol?
sewers,
Yes.
we always watch the weather events. So if there's a forecast of rain coming, we're gonna get out there and clear the path as much as possible. If we also have and adopt a storm sewer program, and a couple people have taken opportunities where they go out there and they're proactive and they basically rake the leaves, put them off to the side, give us a call, and we'll come out there and pick them up. And let's face it, we can clean them an hour from now. Within 2 hours, depending on the winds, depending on the rain event, they'll be back over those storm sewers. There's no good fine answer, but on storm events of any type of significance, we're already out there.
And do you do anything with the leaves that have gotten down in the sewers too? Doesn't make a difference, okay.
No.
Eventually it just disintegrate and get washed out, so, okay.
Yes.
I did see the sweepers in Carriageway West today when I was walking the dog. And they're definitely, like, I walk different paths and I'm out usually walking every day, that some storm sewers seem to be, just because maybe the pitch of the road seem to be more hot spots. And I've pointed that out to municipal services, so they always make sure to check them. But, I mean, as homeowners, I know everyone has, I'm on a curve. I have a long, so there's like literally like two different storm sewers and then across the street. If we are able to, we're, physically able to, kind of pull them up ourselves, that makes a huge difference on the way the water flows. So if we could be proactive ourselves, I think it really helps.
So again, if there's, residents that identify something and are not capable of, taking care of it, give us a call. That's what we're here for.
Dan, with the fall starting kind of later, with the leaves coming down later, it was 70 degrees on Saturday.
Right.
How long will they pick up leaf pickup? Will it extend, or when will it end?
It may last till, our goal is always to have it completed by the first week of December.
Right.
Is it possible that we'll be out till Christmas? Yes.
Because the yards close up. Is that the reason behind it? The dumps.
Well, we have contracts with, in this case, it's LRS.
Right.
We take all the loads, okay, all the debris that comes in there, it's special waste, okay, because there's more than leaves in there, there's road grindings, which contain oil sometimes. So when the sweeper is out there, it's no longer a recyclable product per se. So it is considered, in the business, a hazardous waste, if you want to say. So there is special handling.
So leaf pickup could go later into December.
Yes, and we'll store it at our Public Works facility, and then when there's the opportunity of where it's going,
Got it.
then it'll be shipped out.
All right.
Joe? LRS only does it till the second week in December, though. There's a difference, I think, between what
Yes.
Dan's talking about.
I was about to say, thank you, Michael.
I'm referring only to
Street
leaf
sweeping.
pickup
Okay.
in the roadways.
Yeah, I'm talking about the neighbors,
All of us.
all of us who are putting our leaves at the curb.
That's LRS, that's, as Mike said, till the second week of December.
Okay.
Those must be,
Regardless of how much falls into it.
correct, those must be in bags or the actual compost bins, or,
Cans,
Cans.
the wheel
Cans, I'm
cans
sorry,
from them.
yes.
Or regular garbage cans. I
take
put mine
mine.
in regular
Yes.
garbage
Mine in regular
cans.
cans,
when
they
I
take-
take
they
them. I know, nothing.
They dump them.
Dan,
Cans out.
are all the trees planted on the program for like the parkways? I know that Clarendon Hills Road, they came, I think, last week and got the trees in.
We have probably about close to 200 trees, if not more, that we're gonna be planting. I believe we're at approximately 50% done, if not 75. I have not gotten an update, just coming back.
And you expect that to be done this year?
Yes. The program's, Morton Arboretum's been out, looking at the trees that have been planted, making sure that we have their approval, obviously with the grant, and it's moving
Okay.
along very well.
Great, thank you.
Dan, any word on the Shell station rehab or the?
It's a letter of credit that's being processed right now through Chase Bank, and we anticipate that they're gonna be starting construction in the spring.
Okay, that's fine.
Treasurer's report.
Thank you. Requesting council's approval of warrant number 252613, the amount of $369,456.78 from listed funds. Payroll for the period ended October 30th, the amount of $332,276.98. Total will be approved $701,733.76.
Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Stephanato, second by Alderman Belzak. Roll, please.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Ayes have it.
Next, requesting approval of warrant number 252614 in the amount of $662,764.41 from the listed funds. Payroll for the period ended November 13th, the amount of $318,942.85. Total will be approved $981,707.26.
Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Shower, seconded by Alderwoman Sullivan. The vote, please.
Shower.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Legansky. Stompanato.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
7 ayes.
The revenue and expenditure report for the 6 months through October 31st reflects general fund year-to-date revenue $11,963,943, expenses of $9,564,521, current balance $6,499,408. Water and water depreciation funds year-to-date revenue $2,729,481, expenses $3,797,076, current balance $2,142,473. Motor fuel tax fund year-to-date revenue $439,746, expenses of $365,298, current balance $674,404. Capital improvement fund $416,796, year-to-date revenue, expenses of $2,863,338, current balance $21,023,389.
Okay. 2 reports, yeah? Or did I miss one?
Oh, you haven't done October yet.
Oh, September and October,
Got
I
it.
just did the October.
Okay.
so.
Oh, my game tonight. Look out. Standing committee reports. We kind of talked about that already tonight, but again,
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, or Mayor Pro Tem. The next Municipal Services Committee meeting, will be a week from today, Monday, November the 24th at 6 PM in council chambers.
thank you. Alderwoman Sullivan?
There is a admin finance meeting that should be taking place on Monday, December 1st, but if the city council meeting does not take place, then the next meeting will be in January. We do have our meetings coming up, our budget meetings for the next fiscal year for 2026. The draft budget will be distributed around February 11th, with the first committee of a whole taking place on Wednesday, February 18th. The second one taking place on Wednesday, February 25th. And the third one will be added on to the city council agenda on Monday, March 2nd. And then other meetings as needed. But it is the hope that the public hearing on the budget will be presented on Monday, April 6th. The Citizen of the Year Committee is very excited to announce that nominations are open and that there's a new online way this year that makes things a little more streamlined. But now the form allows unlimited input into each section. If nominators just want to answer the question on a separate piece of paper and drop off at City Hall, if you're more of a paper and pencil or a printout kind of person, please do so. The deadline for the Citizen of the Year submissions are January 6th. And the event to honor the Citizen of the Year and other service-orientated individuals in Darien from our service club is scheduled for Friday, March 6th at Alpine Banquets between 6 and 11. The cost will be $52 per person. So the key right now is to get nominations in. And, you know, it's just, I can't stress enough that, you know, if you feel like for a moment that someone is worthy, please go online. It's on the city website. It's on the Direct Connect. Nominate an individual. My email is listed on the city website. If you have any questions about how the process goes, please do not hesitate to reach out for me because, you know, it's one of the greatest things we do is to honor key people in our community.
Thank you very much. The police committee was supposed to meet this evening, was canceled due to lack of agenda items. Our next meeting will be slated for Monday, December 15th at 6 p.m. across the parking lot in a police training room, pending agenda items. And that leads us now to, do we have any questions or, you know, from the audience? We do not. Leads us to old business. Item A is a motion to approve an ordinance amending previously adopted ordinance number O-33-25 PZC 2024-09/Chestnut Court, Darien, Illinois, LLC, 7511 Lamont Road. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Felzak, second by Alderman Shower. Discussion? No discussion? And the roll, please.
Belzak.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
I have an old sheet. Bear with me 1 minute. I have the wrong names on the sheet. I'm sorry. Kenny.
Aye.
Stampanato.
Aye.
Shower. I already got you, sorry. Sullivan.
Aye.
And who did I, Legansky, sorry.
That's right. Aye.
I have 7 ayes.
Okay, I guess we get a little drink of water here, because we got a lot of stuff to call tonight. We move to our consent agenda. Item A, motion to approve an ordinance authorizing the sale of personal property owned by the city of Darien. Item B, motion to approve the expenditure of cannabis funds to purchase a DJI M4TD drone for an amount not to exceed $13,500. Item C, motion to approve the expenditure of cannabis funds for the purchase of a 2026 Dodge Durango Pursuit AWD sports utility vehicle from Napleton Fleet Group in the amount of $41,324. Item D, motion to approve an ordinance approving a variation from the Darien zoning ordinance, PZC 2025-17, for 1535 Frontage Road. Item E, motion to authorize the purchase of an alternative liquid de-icer and anti-icing products from K-Tech Specialty Coatings Incorporated in an amount not to exceed $110,000. Item F, a motion to authorize the extension of a proposal from J.C. Landscaping and Tree Service at the proposal schedule of prices for the yard drainage and assistance program for the period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item G, a motion authorizing the extension of a proposal from Vulcan Construction Materials LLC for the purchase and delivery of stone for public works projects for a period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item H, a motion authorizing the extension of a proposal from J.C. Landscaping and Tree Service at the scheduled price for the placement of topsoil and for the purchase and placement of fertilizer and sod for landscape restoration services for a period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item I, a motion authorizing the extension of a proposal from Vulcan Construction Materials LLC for the purchase and pickup of stone for public works projects for a period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item J, a consideration of a motion authorizing the extension of a proposal from J.C. Landscaping and Tree Service at the schedule of prices for the ditch landscaping maintenance program for the period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item K, A motion authorizing the extension of a proposal from Shreve Services Incorporated for topsoil at the specified unit prices for various public works projects for a period of May 1st, 2026 through April 30th, 2027. Item L, a motion to approve an ordinance authorizing the sale of personal property owned by the city of Darien. Item M, a motion authorizing the mayor to enter into an engineering agreement with Christopher B. Burke Engineering LTD for the 2026 street maintenance program contract bid booklet in an amount not to exceed $36,925. Item N, a motion authorizing the mayor to enter into an engineering agreement with Christopher B. Burke Engineering LTD for pavement coring for the proposed 2026 street maintenance program in amount not to exceed $14,000. Do I have a motion to approve? I got
Read them again.
Sure. I have a first by Alderman Shower, a second by Alderman Stompanato. The roll, please.
Shower.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Leganski.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
7 ayes.
And we move on to new business. Item A, a motion to approve an ordinance levying taxes for general and special corporate purposes for the fiscal year commencing on the first day of May 2025 and ending on the 30th day of April 2026 for the city of Darien, Illinois. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderperson Sullivan, do I have a second? Alderman Shower, discussion.
Brian, do you want to say something, or do you?
Sure. The city council annually has a couple different things relating to the tax levy. A couple meetings ago, there was a similar motion here, but it was a tax levy determination. This follows along the lines of the tax levy determination. The city has not raised its property tax levy for many, many years. I think it was 2015, Mike, do you remember?
I thought it was 2009 or.
Maybe
I thought
nine.
it was 2009.
I think it was, yeah, I think it was in the agenda memo, I'm just not seeing it now. And historically, the tax levy was able to take care of the full police pension fund. And the last few years, we've been running into a situation where the tax levy, as approved by the city council, was not enough to fully pay the police pension fund. So last year, the city council started, was the first year, approving a tax levy equal to the police pension amount that the city would need to contribute. And during the budget process, the city council took a look at that number again, and based on some discussions and direction in the budget, the city council was able to abate taxes, so it maintained the levy from the previous year. And this is really gonna be the same procedure, so we'll file this with the county clerk, and then during the budget, there'll be discussion about how to move forward. Also on goal setting, there's a discussion on this item also.
Just to reinforce, yes, 2009 was the last time the city raised the property tax levy. And as Brian's, I'm not going to be redundant, but because of the timing with the county and the protocol that needs to take place, there's steps that have to be put in place with October, and now with us doing a final tax levy ordinance tonight. And then once we go into goal setting, obviously this Wednesday at 6:30 in the police training room, and then our budget meetings of the whole going into February, I've already announced those dates, we'll have a better handle on where we stand financially and what we might want to do. But this leaves our options open to us in terms of a tax levy, if need be, increasing it, and also gives us the opportunity to still abate it and not have it happen like we did this current year.
Okay. Item B, oh wait, we gotta vote, yeah, we gotta vote.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Leganski.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Motion's approved. Item B, a motion to approve an ordinance for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning on the first day of May 2025 and ending on the 13th day of April 2026, in and for the City of Darien Special Service Area Number 1, known as Terra Hill. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Belzak, second by Alderman Leganski. Discussion? Or you want to add to that?
Sure, this is a separate property tax levy for just the area known as Terra Hill. The actual legal descriptions are part of the ordinance, but that's been about $5,000 a year the city levies, and it only goes to those properties that are identified in or near Terra Hill, and it's specifically to maintain the detention basins in that area,
In the wetlands, yeah.
in the wetlands, yeah.
That's me. So, yeah, and I'll talk to you offline, Dan, just about the plan, because it seems like it's been a long time since the wetlands on Donegal have been a burn or anything like that has happened, so.
Yeah, it's a long time since any wetland's been burned.
I wouldn't say that, I mean, they're,
Not by me, it hasn't been 20 years.
what the city owns, we do burns.
Yeah. Well,
City
the city's
doesn't
gotta
own-
buy the ones by me then.
Well, that's for budget, Eric.
And the roll, please.
Belzak.
Aye.
Legansky. Gustafson.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Motion's approved. Item C, a motion approving a license and hold harmless agreement between High School District 86 and the City of Darien for the use of certain property owned by the district located generally at 7401 Clinton Hills Road for the purpose of hosting the annual Darien Fest. Do I have a motion to approve? I get a motion by Alderperson Sullivan, second by Alderman Stompanato. Discussion.
I'm just grateful that we have a place we can be next year since Westwood Park will be under construction. And I think it's a great location. And I thank District 86 for allowing us to partner with them.
Okay. And the vote.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
7 ayes.
The motion passes. Item D, a motion authorizing staff to enter into agreements with the band's South Company and Staging Company to perform at Darien Fest. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Shower, second by Alderman Belzak. Discussion? And the roll, please.
Shower.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
7 ayes.
The ayes have it. Item E, a motion to accept a proposal from Surf Pro of Woodridge Bolingbrook for the City Hall lower floor flood restoration in an amount not to exceed $17,942.44. Do I have a motion to approve? First by Alderman Stompanato, second by Alderperson Sullivan. Discussion? And the roll, please.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
7 ayes.
The ayes have it. Item F, a motion to authorize the mayor to sign a contract with Ashton Place dated October 24th, 2025, to provide a dinner venue for the Dancing with the Darien Stars for a minimum of 100 attendees and to set the ticket price for $85 per person. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Shower, do I have a second? Alderman Belzak, is a second. Discussion?
Is it true Dan's dancing this year?
I didn't hear that.
Sounds like you just did.
Just have one question about it. We're guaranteeing a 100-person minimum. If we don't hit that minimum,
Yeah, what happens
we're
then?
responsible for the balance.
Yes. April has done this before at the chamber, and they're really anticipating 150 people. That's the goal. So we did make it for less, but yeah, you're on the hook for the 100, yes.
And the roll.
Shower.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
7 ayes.
The ayes have it. Item G, motion to authorize the mayor to sign an agreement with My Dance Hub to provide professional dance services for the Dancing with the Stars, with the Darien Stars event, and authorizes an amount not to exceed $4,500 as a contribution to the fixed costs. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Belzak, second by Alderman Shower. Discussion? And the roll, please.
Belzak.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
Sullivan.
Aye.
Legansky.
Aye.
Gustafson.
Aye.
Stompanato.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Item H, consideration of a motion to approve awarding a contract to Yellowstone Landscape in an amount not to exceed $187,500 for the city's 2025-26 tree trimming and removal program. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderwoman Sullivan, seconded by Alderman Stoppanato. Discussion? None. The roll, please.
Sullivan,
Aye.
Stompanato,
Aye.
Belzak,
Aye.
Shower,
Aye.
Gustafson,
Aye.
Kenny,
Aye.
Leganski.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Ayes have it. Do we have any questions, comments, and announcements of a general nature for this evening? Alderwoman Sullivan.
Yeah, just a reminder that we do have goal setting on Wednesday night, and I think also people have signed up for headshots prior to that. But I think it's important, I know the packet went out last week, and there's a lot of great information in there. It's gonna take a moment. I think it'll help us in our discussions that evening if everyone's had an opportunity to read through the survey comments and just, educate ourselves going into the meeting so that we can have a really constructive conversation. Because I think we've got a pretty, aggressive, lofty agenda that night, pretty meaty. So probably more so than we've had in at least the time I've been on council. So I'm excited to sit down and talk with everybody, but just read through your packet before the meeting and bring your smiles for your picture.
Anybody have anything else for the good of the cause? Do we have a motion to adjourn? Alderman Showers, do I have a second? Alderman Leganski, looks like we're about to stay where we're staying tonight. And the roll, and all in favor? Aye. Ayes have it.
Good job, Joe.